Hello artists, how are you today? It's Stephanie Ani coming to you from the banks of the Trinity River here in Six Rivers National Forest near Willow Creek, California. Welcome to the studio. Happy 4th of July. Oh boy. Hey guys, just a quick reminder, if you do have pets, please keep them inside today. More people lose their dogs. They run off on the 4th of July than pretty much any other day. Even though they weren't nervous last year, they might get nervous this year. So just keep them close and give them lots of love. That's all I'm going to say about that, but keep your babies safe, okay? Today, number 4, we have cheesecloth, stencil, and yellow-orange. Pretty, huh? I love how this has turned out. Okay, let's look at yellow-orange. That's red-orange. That one's yellow-orange. Beautiful colors, huh? And then if we look at the tints, I don't have as much tints in there. I do have some, but you know, those darker colors are not my favorite, but they're gorgeous browns. Really, truly, if you're doing a landscape of some sort, look at how beautiful those browns are. Great color study. Okay, so why is this a good composition? Well, kind of squint at it. Just kind of squint at it. And where is your eye drawn? There is definitely a center of focus right there. And if we transcend that into our artwork, if we really think about where we put the highest contrast, now even though these are the same color family, very close to the same color family, if you create that high contrast, you really can bring the eye of the viewer into the piece. And why do we want to do that? Because we're artists, and that's how we make good art. That's how we make art with depth. That's how we create, that's how we take something from a two-dimensional into a three-dimensional aspect, right? That's what we're striving to do, is to create dimension within a piece. If that's not your intention, then don't do it, I guess. But we should at least know, as artists, we should know about our craft and how to create depth when we're still using just intense color and metallic sheen, you know? Cool stuff, huh? I love this project. I'm having a blast with it. I hope you guys are too. Okay, have a great day, everybody. We'll chat soon. We'll chat like tomorrow. Oh, actually, you get a second video today. So you'll see me quickly. Have a great day. Mwah. Stay safe. Bye. All right, let's choose a color. Yellow orange, yellow orange. So that's right by our orange yellow. Again, these are our perfect sunflower colors. They are going to be gorgeous. And then yellow orange with the tints. Beautiful color. Very happy color. Let's see what our prompts are. Ooh, cheesecloth. I'm not looking, not looking, not looking, not looking. Stencil. Oh. Okay. Well, that's not nearly as fun. Okay. All right, let me get my supplies together and we will be right back. Okay, I've got my things together. Now this is actually a piece of gauze instead of cheesecloth. It's the very, very similar texture. I do have some cheesecloth also. I might grab that and do layers. I think would be kind of cool. Definitely want to leave some height to this if we can. You know, I don't know. Let's get our squirty bottle. There are times where squirty bottle Mod Podge works great. Squirty bottle. Use like even a ketchup bottle or a you know, empty, of course. You know, use what you have, mayonnaise or anything that comes in a squirty bottle, you can use for art if you want to wash it out. Reduce, reuse. It's actually a good motto. It is a really good motto. Okay. Nice layer of Mod Podge on that. Great texture right off the bat. Look at that other cheesecloth. Where did it go? I'm running out of time here, I'm sure. Where am I on time? I'm doing okay. Shoot. There it is. So as you can see, it's really quite similar stuff. This is cheesecloth. Let's just plop that down on top of it. Exact same stuff as what the, you know, that's in a bandage packaging thing. Now, remember, I've never done this before. I've done something similar to this in art school as far as the color study goes. I have not done prompt type of work like this, nor have I really ever, you know, I've never done this type of thing, except for the color study. This was taken off of a color project that I had. Again, Kat and I were chatting one day. I'm like, I have these things and I want to do something with these things. And she says, oh, hey, we could do this. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Which is how so many of our conversations go. I'm going to make this a little bit more interesting and put this on the diagonal. Why? Not sure. Just seems like a good thing to do. To give it more interest, to give it a flow. Sometimes straight up and down can be really static. So that's the actual answer that I should have given you the first time. I have decided that I'm going to use crackle paste for this because I love my Art Extravagance texture paste gold crackle. They also have copper and platinum. The gold is hard to find. I found mine on Etsy. I do have links for the copper and the platinum in my Amazon links, and they're pretty inexpensive, guys, considering how long they work for and, you know, how much stuff is in there. It does last a very long time, so it's worth the investment for me because I love how this crackle paste turns out. So I'm putting on a nice thick glob of glick on there, because the more you have, the better it crackles too as it dries. So this is going to need a long drying time. This probably needs about at least an hour, if not more sometimes. So that's kind of why I'm working on multiples at once, to get the construction done, because we do need some dry time. Yes, yes we do. I think that is gorgeous, and that is going to do it for this piece. I hope that turns out better than that looks right now, but everything will be covered, so with gesso and paint down the road. Okay guys, I did that one in 5 minutes. You know, these are not meant to be long studies. These are meant to be quick, seeing what you can create out of the few prompts that you have and see where you go from there. All right. Hello artists. Okay, the sky has dried pretty well. Do I love that effect? Not really. Can't say that I would use cheesecloth with that particular stencil. Maybe with another stencil it might look really cool. That particular one didn't do much for either the cheesecloth or the crackle. Now I could have done the stenciling first and then put the cheesecloth and just a strip over it. Oh, that looks much better. That actually looks pretty cool now. See, don't give up on something. All right, yellow orange. It's kind of funny because that's the color we've been working on here. Yellow orange is kind of this orangey color. That's probably closer to that color, but you know, once we put our goodies on it, this color here, it's pretty orange, isn't it? let's see what happens. I just want to put a little color on, trying to get into that depths. Oh, you know, I just love these sprays. Can I just say how much I love the Distress spray stains? Look how gorgeous that is right there. However, that is much more orange than yellow orange. Even if we take yellow orange and we go into these ranges, when you add black or blue violet to the yellow orange, it becomes very brown. I'm not a big brown fan. So this is this color here though, no doubt about it. Now, this color we could easily bring into here, so we can play with that, do a little framing with it. You know, a lot of these colors are very similar if they're right next to each other. So let's bring in some of the yellow. This is the mustard seed. See what that does. If it makes it a little bit more yellow, which would be good. Yeah, that's beautiful. I don't even know if I want to bring paint into that. It's got so much excellent depth in here. What can we put with that that would really set it off here? A little finger paint? See, it just kind of muds it up sometimes. We don't want it muddy. We want it to stay beautiful. Maybe if I add some more white to that. Yellow orange with the whites. Yeah, it's close. Again, it's not supposed to be absolutely 100% exact. You know, we're just using the color as a guideline. I want to get it as close as possible because I'm showing it to you. You know, and since I'm demoing it, well, I better, you know, make it as good as I can, right? So, that's beautiful right there. And actually, that brown is right in there. It would be a color that would fit. Now these will all be great. I can, you know, edge them with either my gold StazOn at the end, or not gold StazOn, gold alcohol ink. Timber brown StazOn or black StazOn will really unify all the edges, which I will probably do something like that on the 31st. When we play with assembly. That is beautiful. Guys, you know, it's that simple to make something that's really unique and interesting and that has depth and interest. You know, we don't always have to do the same things over and over. This is pushing me and this will be pushing you to really make as cool, interesting, you know, little compositions. You know, they don't have to have a big focal point in there, you know. They can just be what they are. Right? Got some purple in there. A paintbrush. All right, so I think that finishes up number 4. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Please be safe out there. You know, make sure that your pets are put in your house. Just because they didn't freak last year doesn't mean that they won't freak out this year. Make sure that they are secured. Do not leave them in your backyard. That goes for kitty cats too. And if your animal has issues with firecrackers, I feel for you. Lucky Oz is pretty good about that at this point, but that doesn't mean that that can't change. if he gets stressed out about it. All right. Have a great 4th of July. Oh, do I want to do a little... I don't think I actually want to do a little frame with this. I really thought about it, but I think this is really elegant the way it is. All right, we'll chat soon. And yeah, let's see, yellow-orange here. Yellow-orange. That is a very nice depiction of yellow-orange. Love it. Okay, guys, we'll chat soon. Bye.